Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday to you. Hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Today, we've got a bit of a shorter stream. I've got a bunch of loading ready run work I need to do in the afternoon, and I thought, what better way to spend a little over 3 hours just chilling, right? Let's chill. We're going to go back to our Minecraft mansion. Mansion, maybe it's not the right word. Mountaintop villa. And we're going to build, and we're going to hang out, and we're going to chat. We're going to call it a day a little bit early. And if I'm lucky, my plan is to mask up, head downtown, and see if I can't pick up a couple of spicy magic cards for a commander deck I'm building for this Friday. So all in all, it should be a very exciting day. Let's jump right on into video games. But first, MDrift314, thank you for that Twitch Prime and 23 months of support. So, if you're watching Mine O'Clock, you might have some idea of where I am. If you haven't been watching Mine O'Clock, we made a witch farm. Oh no. That's a lot of phantoms. Hey, T-Plane. Why didn't I hear that alert? T-Plane, thank you for 28 months of Tier 2 support. Maybe I just had that too low. If you don't sleep, that happens. Yeah, but I didn't think they spawned. I thought if you didn't sleep, it was only when you went outside that the phantoms would get you. And that's not good. Spicy magic cards, you say? Yeah, I had so much fun playing my my 5-color mutate deck that I'm gonna try it out as like a full-on pre-constructed commander deck. And I'm really curious how that's going to go over. And I got, when I cracked a box of Ikoria for the Channel Fireball Commander League, I ended up getting all of the mutate creatures except for like Nithroy, which I believe is at Mythic, the rare lifelink cat one, and the Dirge Bat, which I think destroys people. 5-color, no, it's more like 5-color bad stuff. Do you think I could race the phantoms down to my bed? Or should I just wait for daytime? Because the sun will kind of just deal with these phantoms. You really has paper magic? I do too. I really do too. 5-color? Yeah, you got it. Daytime won't change much? Sure it will. The sun burns phantoms to death. So the day will tremendously change things. What's the worst that could happen? Well, I could, in my haste to escape the phantoms, I could crash into a wall, and then I could explode, and all of my stuff would go everywhere. Let's try it. I just have to make it through the window. Oh, he's a gamer. All right. So, welcome to the interior of the witch farm. Should we take a peek at how many drops we got? So, this farm was completed at 1 p.m. yesterday, which means that I have been AFK'd at this farm. It's now currently 9 a.m. Some quick math would indicate that 20 hours have passed. Skunky, thank you for 8 months. Love this community. Much love to you, Serge, for being so lovely and entertaining. Thank you very much for 8 months, my friend. Thank you. All right. Nobody tell James and Uno that we peaked. Oh. Oh! What? 2 full chests of redstone. Yo! Oh my god. What? What? Yo, this farm is amazing. Okay, cool. Well, I think it's safe to say that this has been a tremendous success. Is there anything I want to take back with me before we just leave? Oh, I could also put these away for other people. That'll be our gift. Is the efficiency of this farm affected by the torches on the legs of the hut? Oh, probably. This is definitely not like 100% the most optimal build, but it is a build that rocks. And you know what? At the end of the day, sometimes that's all you need, right? You just need to make something that you want to look at and you think to yourself, this is cool. We made something very cool. Zergen, thank you for 7 months. Button. Love it. And what is this? This is just another button. You know what? I think I'll leave all of this. I don't have to clean everything up. I don't have a bed. For those of you who haven't seen it, let me give you a little tour from the exterior. So what we... Oh, hold on. Let's close that because that's silly. What we did is we took a witch hut, knocked it down, turned the witch hut into a witch farm, and then James had this brilliant idea of, what if we made another larger witch hut on top of it? And this is what we wound up with. It's not a true scaling. It's sort of in between a double to triple size. I think the final count is it's like 2.4 times larger, which is a really awkward ratio. And some of the things that I tried out in this build that I've never really tried before, I did some wood blending just to try to get a bit more texture. And I've been watching way too much Good Times with Scar, so I really focused on adding more texture to the bottom and the corners, and then being a little bit more light in use as we got up. And I think that makes it look, a little bit more interesting, a little bit more organic, rather than just like an even distribution of the pattern everywhere. I don't know how noticeable that is, or if I even achieved that, but that's what was in my head as I was trying. Similarly, oh, there we go. It's a lot easier to see at the back. And then with the roof, I wanted the idea that there's more moisture around the outside. So I tried sort of another similar thing of just like blending some textures around there. And as it got closer to the center, there was less and less. Discordian Token, thank you for 21 months. It's still very flat because, again, a witch hut is just oak and spruce. So he added just like a little bit of color to try and make it somewhat more interesting. I don't know. It's not a masterpiece by any stretch of the imagination, but it is cool. And then, of course, we have the actual witch farm underneath. And our water stream is pretty cool. Our water stream goes through trapdoors, which is something I've seen a lot, but never actually done myself. So I'm pretty proud of that. I think it looks really cool. Anyways, let's head back to our base. We're going to do a very quick stop by the gold farm because we are getting a little, well, that's not even that beat up. Getting a little low on durability of a couple things. It's the best giant witch hut you've ever seen? Well, thank you, Riel. Thought it was another fun opportunity to learn and try and improve as a builder. Might be a fun idea to take some cues from Pearlescent Moon and incorporate dirt with grass on the roof. The issue with dirt and grass on the roof is the roof has to be half slabs, which really limited a lot of our options and stuff that we could do because it has to be a non-spawnable surface. Because I would have loved to put in more oak bark. Like, dirt would look amazing. Honestly, I wish there was mossy... what's the word I'm looking for here? Wood. Oh, that's bad. You're going to attack me. Not if you can't catch me. Yeah, I was thinking about that as I was building it. I wish there was some green we could mix in. But here we are. JDVM1017. Brand new Twitch Prime. Hello, my friend. Happy New Year. Thank you for the support. Good morning, Sean. All right, let's very quickly just repair all of our stuff here. Hello. Happy New Year, pigs. This is the first experience of 2021, and I appreciate it. How's everybody doing? What's up? What's happening? All right. I don't know how I'm going to accomplish this, but here's what I think we should do. Every stream, if you have a lead on a 3070 or 3080 graphics card and you're in Twitch chat, we'll do a quick check-in and be like, hey, chat, anybody know where I could get a new graphics card? And then we all laugh, and then I cry, and then we try again tomorrow. Very merry un-2020. Yeah, that works too. That's just a recipe for a lot of tears. I've got a brand new computer, minus the graphics card, just sitting in a box, just waiting to go. All right, so for those of you who haven't seen it yet, let's introduce you to the project we've been kind of working on and off for a while. This is our mountaintop villa thingy in all of its glory. And eventually it's going to be kind of a compound and everything is going to be all attached. And so far we have 2 builds, and they're not quite done yet because of course they're trying to connect to each other. But we have build the first, which was this sort of building, and we have build the second over there. And I'm just realizing that would look really good if we got a bit of red on the outside. Why do I want a 3080? Why wouldn't I want a 3080? 3090 is the one that's like $4,000. 3080 is still in the realm of being somewhat affordable. Honestly, for performance, I probably only want a 3070. But if it turns out I can actually get a 3080 before a 3070, I'll be willing to spend the extra couple $100 just so I can get it. You're lucky to get your 2070 Super. Good luck. Thank you. Wait, I hope that's an enthusiastic good luck and not a you're screwed good luck. Oh, hello. Who are you? Where are your llamas? So one of the first things I noticed when we flew by is that's pretty flat. So I'm going to do one of 2 things. And that's what today's going to be like. It's just going to be like chill little improvements. I'm going to try red terracotta. And I'm also going to try just some oak buttons. And let's see which we prefer. So I'm going to try button on that one. And I'm going to try red stripe on that one. Oh, that means I also need slabs and stuff. Have I tried Victoria Memory Express? I mean, I was there. Today's Wednesday. I was there on Monday. And I'm also on a wait list for Memory Express now. For graphic stuff. Oh, perfect. So check this out. This is going to be really easy to sneak in a bit of red there. I need some building blocks. I thought I just saw it. There we go. Perfect. Doop 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 doop. Yeah, this definitely needed a little splash of red along the top. Oh yeah, what a huge difference. All we did was add that. Oh, we're gonna get phantoms again, aren't we? When you get it all set up, we should do like an RTX stream. Oh, heck yeah. What do you think? I like that. What if I put a button on it too? I wonder if that's too much. How do you not get phantoms? Sleep every 3 days. Yeah, so that's the after. You can see it before. So that, oh, you know what? We have a side-by-side. Perfect. Okay, let's do that. And then that'll give us a chance to see if we really enjoy this or not. And I'd love your input. Oh, that's bad. Okay, can't go there. Perfect. Okay. So, before, after. Oh yeah, those details are great. They kind of look like a little frumpy face. But you know what? I don't mind it. Wouldn't sleeping once clear them though? I didn't sleep though, didn't I? Or maybe I mistook that. Yeah. So yes, you just sleep once every 3 days and phantoms go away. But I didn't think I slept the time before. It really does look like a face. Everything looks like a face in Minecraft, unfortunately. Alright, let's head over here and do that again. You slept when you logged in. Oh, you're right, I did. Well, then you know what I did is I reset my spawn. Still counts. There is another thing here. I wonder if I can get... I think I can. I think I can also get a little bit of detail here. Right, I never put any buttons up here. That's also why this looks so flat. Yeah, look at that. It's just a giant, big old flat. Flat being, of course, its technical name. Not to be confused with anything else, of course. Oh, right. I had another idea I wanted to do for some decorations on that. We'll get to it later. I've been thinking about this a lot. We've been kind of slowly chipping away at it. But I've been trying to keep it in mind. Just so, like, what can we do? How can we make this look better? There should also be one over on this side. Yeah, good stuff. Flat pack, kind of like building IKEA. Exactly like building IKEA. Nailed it. Do I have one on the very corner there? I do. Great. Okay. I think that looks interesting. Alright, let's just clean stuff up a bit. Oh, we have another entire face. Ah! Why do buildings have so many sides? It's exhausting. Am I right? Whatever. I've got it down to a science now. To make them look interesting, I guess. Maybe I should just get in the habit of just making facades. Right? Oops. So, I think it was since Christmas, I've been reading an absolute ton. And last night I just finished book 1 of Brandon Sanderson's The Mistborn trilogy. That's how that sentence works, right? I finished book 1 of a trilogy. Yes. And it caused me to get very little sleep because I stayed up all night reading. Really good book. It took me a couple of chapters to get kind of pulled in, and then once I did, I was like, okay, well, guess I live here now. Alright, this is all looking good. Is there anything on this side? That's too small to really have a decoration. Wait, did I decorate the other side? Yeah, a lot of people recommended that book. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think the other side only has 3, so I don't know if we have room to squeeze in a decoration there. Yeah, because we have that very weird sort of just one block asymmetry to this whole thing. Yeah, as I was staying up way too late reading, I decided to check Twitter, and I saw a fantastic tweet that was just like, staying up late for no reason other than wrecking tomorrow. And I was just like, wow, that's a mood. Feeling very called out right now. Alright, so we've added a bunch of decorations. How do we feel about that now? I think I should have another button out here. Check out pcpartpicker.com. They will list a full comparison, several sites. How do they help Canadians, though, Bodacious Nia? That's what I'm always worried about, is finding something that I wouldn't trust to ship to Canada. That looks a lot more interesting. That looks so much more interesting. Recently gotten back into reading nonfiction, started with Atomic Habits. Interesting. That's what you use and it's good. Interesting. All right. All right, I stand corrected. I'm going to have to check that out. Turns out I just forgot to put buttons on most of this build, eh? Let's remedy this. You sit corrected. Now you need coffee. Oh, maybe I just didn't finish. Oh, there's the llamas. You abandoned them. Some wandering trader. More like wandering abandoner. Okay, so another thing that I wanted to do, and I haven't done this yet, I want to incorporate some, don't know, oh, maybe it's in the other sandstone. There's like a polished sandstone block that has a line through it. This one, cut sandstone. Wandering trader, there we go, that's the word. Nice. I think that'll be a very cool way to break up sort of the flatness on this thing. It's too high. I'm trying to mix up the towers a little bit just to get a bit more visual stuffy. Stuffy. Good word. Good word, Serge. Make things just a little bit more visually interesting. So that's the stair. So let's go right under the stair. What do you think? Wouldn't even... We'd only put one block in on this side. Oh, we could put it on the inside, though. And the interior looks kind of cool. Just reposted the CA Part Picker 3070 and 3080 search link in the Discord. Interesting. Alright, maybe I should take a little bit more look into that. Because this is just so flat, right? So I'm trying to break it up a little bit of that. Maybe it'll look better if I added it onto this one. Can I make that jump? Oh my god. Like, what if that was also here, right? How'd I miss that? Oh yeah, see, I love that. I think that looks really good. It's not a lot, but it Hold on. I think it makes an interesting detail. They've got a 3090 in stock in town. If you have a 25 hundo burning a hole in your pocket. I don't really though, you know? Like, I can justify spending a little bit more to get a 3080, because I can lie to myself and say that, you know, Minecraft ray tracing needs a 3080, but there's not really a world in which I'm spending 3090 money. All right, I think that's another great change that we've made there. I wonder if I should put it here as well. Actually, shoot, you know what I should have done? Wait, maybe I still can do. I just realized this would look really good if it came out a little bit further. Do I have any stairs on me? Nope. Okay, no, it's not gonna work. Trying to see if I could give myself a little bit more space on the inside. It's okay. 2,501 bits. What's up, the bearded Padre? Build is looking good. Have a great day. Thank you very much, friend. Thank you for the support. That's tremendously generous. Happy New Year, friend. What if I tried something else? What if I tried something like this? And then let's grab two things. Sorry, I'm just going back to that cheer right there. Thank you, friend. Really appreciate the support. Let's try a couple of things here. Ooh. Do I have more lanterns? The metal kind? Do I not have any more lanterns? Oh, there they are. Please don't donate for me to buy a 3090. So at first I was thinking we could do something like that. That's too busy. Good talk. What if we did something like this? Still too busy. What if we did this? I really liked when we brought it out. Can we donate for Joe to have a 3090? Oh my god. Do I hate the sound of moving water? I really like the sound of moving water. Water feature? No, we're still doing building stuff. That'll come in the gardening phase. I think I had something I liked, and then for no particular reason I got rid of that. So let's just go back to what that was because I thought that was kind of cool looking. And that was just making this a little bit bigger. Too much. No, see, I don't like it. Here's an idea. Better? No, it's still not better. I'm agonizing over a door. That's oak. What stone am I using? We're not using stone. This is all sand. Well, I mean, technically sandstone. What if we used wood? Is the problem it's too small? I thought I tried walls there already. Didn't I? I put walls in my inventory. Did I just grab walls thinking I should use walls and I never actually tried them? Yeah, maybe this door just needs to be taller. Can we hide some red in there? Not really a ton of room to hide much in there because it's too thin. The places that we're hiding stuff, there's a lot of room for depth. Hey, what's up, LST? Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. Wait, hold on. Where did you come from? We were very careful. We were very careful to make sure that no mobs could spawn up there. And yet, there you are. Spawned. But from where? What? So we're checking our light level there. We're looking for anywhere. What? On top of the tree? They can't spawn on leaves. Unless there's an exposed wood? That was weird. No. Yeah, they can't spawn on leaves. Maybe up here? Oh. Up here. But Surge, why? can't they spawn on leaves? I meant to do that. That was deliberate. That panicked exhale. That was the panicked exhale of confidence. Alright, light levels looking better. See some 9s up here. 9s are on stairs. Okay, we good. The hyperventilation of excitement. You get it. You get it. No, we don't use birch planks. The only birch we're using in the build thus far is for these ones. This is what I did for the previous entranceway. Previous entranceway was 1, 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4. I have a little 2 by 1 over there. 3 by 1? Maybe I'm just supposed to... Maybe I'm just supposed to use that again, eh? I wish I knew where anything was. Oh, there we go. We found it. Wish I didn't put my rockets away. Where did these bones come from? All of these questions and more. Dappy! Hello, friend. Thank you very much for 7 months. I don't mind that. I think that's just a lot more interesting than how it looked previously when it was just flat. That's fine. Okay, pretty happy with that. Let's go back to looking at everything from afar. So how's that tower looking? Tower's looking a lot better now that I added buttons, and now that you know what, that little bit of detail right there, I kind of do love it. I think I want to add just a little bit more sandstone. Just kind of like that. Just 1 or 2 up to break up the texture. Sort of like we've done there. Yeah, those buttons, those red features, that was looking really flat before, and I think we did a good job making the top of it look a lot more interesting. By the time we're done here, they're going to call me Pharaoh. Look, if people didn't call me Pharaoh after the giant, what was it, Surgecraft? Was it Surgecraft 1? We did the giant Amonkhet themed build with like the pyramid and everything. And the Nico Jolis horns. No, that was Surgecraft 1, right? Because Surgecraft 2 is when we had the Gigaloo and the Dutch punk aesthetic. That's when James had his rebellious teen bedroom in our basement. It's really funny. All right. Let's tear down the scaffolding. Call this build complete-ish. Asterix. The Gigaloo? Well, when an igloo is so mega, it becomes giga. Was the Gigaloo. Oh, right. See, also Crab Rave. That's when we had the party parrots. Oh, my God. That's all coming back to me now, Twitch chat. We have fun. So help me out, those of you who know anything about architecture. There's, I think it's a Greek style of building that's just pillars with a roof on it. Is that called a Parthenon? Pantheon? You know, there's real scaffolding blocks. They're terrible. Don't at me. Nope. Time out. I thought Pantheon was a group of gods. Like, that's a pantheon. Oh my god, we're getting so many different spelling here. Parthenon? The Parthenon is an example of a standard Greek temple. Okay, okay. So I've been agonizing over what, because we want there to be a solid building here, or maybe just a walkway. No, I wanted this to be solid. I wanted this to be enclosed. Pantheon is the gods. Parthenon is architecture. Says Greek Arrow. You have the word Greek in your name. I'm going to take you to be an authority on this. Isn't there a Parthenon in Rome? Why can't I sleep? Isn't it nighttime? Why is the sky gray? What time is it? Help! It looks like Victoria. The sky is gray and I don't know if it's night or day. There is also a Pantheon in Rome? Cool. Okay. So, anyways, we're talking about Parthenons. Correct me if my language is incorrect or my pronunciation is correct. Would that work in this space? If I were to connect the two buildings and have a bunch of pillars down the center, and I am fully expecting to have to tear out what we've done here and here to make it work, and I'm a little bit nervous, but I think that would work better than a full-on building. Both house statues of all the gods of their respective religions. Oh, really? A Parthenon was a place to display your pantheon? I feel very clever for that. My issue isn't the pillars. My issue isn't the walls. The thing I'm most stressed out about between these two areas is how I connect the roof to make these look interesting. And on this side, I anticipated having a walkway, which is why I left it open, imagining that maybe we'd walk across. And on this side, I said no walkway. And I've been a little inconsistent with myself in trying to figure out, which I want. Are they even at the same height? I'd have to step up. Because this is a half slab and that's a full block. No, we don't have curved roofs yet. Everything we have has a flat roof here, so we'd want to continue that. I'm so confused. It doesn't help that the water just ends. So we don't have much context. Oh, it is raining! Oh, that's what's happening. But we're in the desert, so it doesn't show the storm. But we can see far enough to see that there's a storm in other places. Oh, that's so weird. Maybe I should just start with the pillars. Maybe I just have pillars. That's a thing, right? Okay, how many spaces do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 means I could have 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or I could have 3. Good morning, Serge. Last night I had a dream my boyfriend and I moved to Victoria and we bumped into you at a coffee shop, and when you saw us, you pointed and screamed. Huh? Have a good one, Rain Coast Bear. I'm glad it stopped raining. I vote 3 if you want to go for Parthenon. Well, let's figure out what we want our pillars to look like first, and then we can easily add more or less at that point. So let's go up 1 more. And then we probably want a base. And this is what I'm worried about with 3, is if we make them too chunky, then there's no space between them, right? See, that's tough because I want it to have a base. That's a lot of base. So like if we went this way, we'd have room in between. If we went for 3, we'd only have the 1 gap, right? That's not a lot of space. Well, what we could do for that actually is we just maybe have connecting arches up above. What's the space here? Is that also 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Glad you're here with this chill, soothing tones. Welcome, friends. Trapdoors aren't going to do what you think they're going to do, unfortunately. They'd have like a little bit of a base and maybe we could hide a light in it, but it doesn't quite work. Yeah, we might have to do 5 just to space things out. But if I did a continuation like this, I really worry about how they'd connect into each other. Let's just give it a try. Let's just give it a try. No consequences, right? Want to give ourselves lots of space. So let's go right to the outside here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. What the? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there we go. That makes more sense now. That's odd. Let's just throw down some blocks. Let's see what happens. If we hate it, well, we just rebuild it. Been agonizing over this, and I feel like I haven't really gotten much done as a result. Yeah, now that I'm looking at this, I definitely think 5 and pushed back was the right call. Gives us a little bit more space. Maybe in 1. Yeah, I definitely think in 1. So yeah, this is all we're going to do today. We're going to chill, we're going to build some stuff, we're going to learn new and exciting words like Parthenons. I don't even know if this build is going to work in this particular area, but I'm down to give it a try. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no. No. All right, so let's throw this down very quickly and let's just see where we end up, right? Shouldn't these be called Corinthian columns? Wouldn't they have to be larger to be that? Wouldn't they have to be like a thicker base and thicker top? Because these just have like itty bitty supporty things at the top. And we have a solid block here that runs all the way across. See, this is the problem. Now it connects here, and I'm tempted to put in a walkway. And I don't think we want a walkway. At least on that side. I mean, I guess I could always just wall it off. Like, let's just say no. The amazing thing is, you know, I'm just going to jump over that wall to cross from side to side, right? Or maybe we open it up. I don't know. Who knows? So we'll see if we like this, or if this needs to be a fuller building, right? And I did some of these. Might need a little bit more than that. Maybe not. And then I had some trapdoors, and then I put some lanterns inside. Let's see how that looks. And we'll see if we need to change it or not. So many boxes. And the trapdoors are at the bottom. Means I want to click at the top. Nope. Nope. Oh, no. Trees would be Doric columns. They are structural, but not decorative. Do you mean using a tree as a structural thing? Maybe try campfires as the roof there instead. That's a very interesting idea. That's very expensive, but that's very interesting. And that would open it up. Oh, that'd be very neat. It would make it feel less like a solid building, but that's kind of cool. And you're right, it would absolutely break up the texture. Do I have... I thought I had a bunch of campfires on me. I do. Okay, all right. Well, this is... Let's give it a try. Why not, right? Oh, please don't ask for followers. That's just so BM. It's not how it works, friendo. Unfortunately, and I realize, I know how tough it is to try and get a start online. But not like that. What if I, hold on, what if I kept support cross pillars, right? What if we tried something like that? And then we did, oh, I'm starting to like this. I'm starting to like this. Hello, Pit Crew. Welcome, welcome everybody. Very quickly, in honor of James, if we could have a moment of silence just to appreciate the loss of his #1 moneymaker, Caillou. Taken from him way too early in his streaming career. I don't know if he'll ever recover. How y'all doing, everybody? Happy New Year, welcome. We got a bit of a shorter stream today, so today I am just chilling. And I'm trying to make things pretty. Oh, he's still making money off Caillou? Oh, no. Caillou's dead and nothing of value was lost? Yeah. Fair enough. So today, wow, that's a lot of subs and stuff that are happening here. I'll try and catch up in just a second. Today we're just making a really chill building. Just sort of like a large mountaintop villa estate looking thing. And yeah, just chatting, hanging out, having a good time. Oh, that's frustrating. No! One of these is 4 wide, one of these is 3 wide. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. What do I do about this? Ah! Just cry? So the other thing I need to do is, where do I hang a light in here if it's... Oh, no. We'll learn. We'll learn. We'll learn. Nuke it from orbit. I mean, I'm considering it. Alright. I think the subs have slowed down. Twitch.tv/James underscore... Twitch.tv/James underscore LRR. Good friend, good human, loves to dig holes. That sounds like the type of content you want to see on Twitch. Do yourself a favor, go follow that channel. Welcome, everybody. I'm Serge. We make counting errors. I want to say thank you very much to Fender Schaefer for 26 months, Schwarm for 19 months, Mama Tats for that quarter year, 25 months. Pointless Man, thank you for that prime in half a year. We got Brozard with 7 months. Lord Crusher, hey, what's up, friend? Thank you for 28. Harvester 25 with 5 months. Crusher with 100 biddies. Boiler Snake with 9 months. Brie and Bacon with 9 months. Eek, a sub Babbo. Happy new March. Ooh, new March. Avi, 27 months. At least James still has the sad Caillou dirge I made him. Are you the one that made the Caillou song shifted into a minor key? Because that was beautiful. Sunny Deus. Sunny Desus. Thank you for 10 months. And Ink Slayer, thank you for 13 months. Hello, Serge. I'm subscriber. A good boy that loves to dig holes. Yeah. So the problem is not this way. The problem is this way. And I think this needs to be 5 wide. And if it's 5 wide, that means I need to do 2 things. We're going to change this wall, and nothing of value will be lost. And yeah, we just need to pull this all out by 1. Dr. Karzan, 29. Thank you. Before we rip everything apart, tell me what you think of this new roof pattern. I think I kind of love it, actually. I think that looks really cool. Maybe we should rethink where the pillars go so they're a little bit more centered. But I think that's rad. You like it? Nice. All right, let's just go ahead and pull this all out by 1. Most auspicious number. Thank you for the coffee videos. Hey, thank you very much. I got a big box of local coffees for your birthday. I used my grinder for the first time, and you're enjoying trying things out. That's fantastic, friend. I've been really humbled by the positive reception that people have had for Coffee with Serge. It's been very flattering. All sorts of new folks have been hanging out, too. Been like, wait, this is where we come to talk about coffee? My people! Tidalo Cat, what's up, friend? Thank you for 8 months. A most auspicious sub. Did I miscount somewhere? How am I 1 log short? Ah, found it. When do we get coffee with Snurge? Oh no. What would coffee with Snurge even be like? Love the videos you don't even drink coffee. I was talking about this the other day. It's like what a weird brand I've found for myself. Showing people things that they don't like but share with me. Darth Vader, 27 biddies. Not a coffee person, but I can tell you this varietal of Coca-Cola is rather tasty. Ooh. And Inky. Why'd I call you Inky? Ink Slayer, thank you for 100 biddies. Snurge only drinks decaf tea. I think Snurge would only drink Red Bull. If we're like creating a weird lore. Monster Energy drinks. Okay, so can't help but notice that this would be more even if it was all shifted one to the side again. So let's just do that and try not to cry. But again, in Minecraft, there are no unfixable mistakes, right? Oh, that's a creeper. Well, that's a problem. And me. I was there too. So I think I love this roof. I absolutely love this roof. Yeah, the more we look at it, the more this roof is awesome, right? Do we all agree that that's cool? That it sort of like lets the sun in an interesting way. It's very cool. Could be very hot if you left the campfires going. Yeah. Why is your roof on fire? Eh. Pickaxe is too strong. So I think something else I'm going to have to do is redesign the front faces of these buildings. So for example, I think these wooden pillars are now too much. So we can get rid of that. Maybe that's still fine. Yeah, open that up, and then this needs to be 3 wide. So let's just go ahead and hide. Oh no! That was so fast, but did anyone else see what just about happened there? Holy moly. Why'd I jump back down? Wait. Sorry, where does his entrance need to be? Does need to be here, right? Yes, okay. Okay, my heart's racing a little right now. Don't mind me. Joe just brought me a coffee. Cheers, friends. Oh, we wanted this side to be 3 wide, Galdar. So previously, this side was 3 and this side was 2. So now you can see it all lines up evenly, which is exciting. You know what? Let's go ahead and put that red stripe back in. I thought that red stripe was pretty. Does it bother anybody that there's one extra stripe on this side compared to the other side? Or is that fine? A little bit of asymmetry. I've been trying to accept more asymmetry in my life. Looks fab? Heck yeah. All right. Okay, let's go back to making this look pretty again. So we wanted to do this. We're not going to add any greenery or any vines until the builds are done. So typically what I like to do is I like to get the shape done, then a little bit of detailing done, and then we'll go through and we'll add gardens and plants and everything afterwards. I find if I try and add details too soon in a build, I just kind of get lost. Because there's so many things you have to do before something is done, and if you try and do it all at once, you'll get overwhelmed. So people asking for water features, people asking for gardens. Yes, but later. A lot of people tend to lean on vines as a way to hide things. I'm not a huge fan of vines in my builds. I had vines in one build and it was a jungle themed thing. So the other cool thing that we get to do now that this is 3 wide, I need to empty my inventory, is we get to do this. So, how does this look now? We've connected the 2 buildings to each other. It doesn't look like a walkway. It's got light. Oh, it's got character. Oh, it's got so much character. I think I love this, actually. So that makes me want to change this one. It's a little bit taller than the other one, and I think that's okay as well. Loving it. Nice. Maybe that one does connect. I don't know. We'll see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, 5. One, two, three, four, 5. Actually, that's perfect. That's right centered there. Kind of love it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah! That was deliberate. Right? Of course that was deliberate. Can I make this jump? Not if I just walk off the edge, I can't. Okay. Cool! Where's my shame box? There we go. It's a pretty organized shame box. So, I am a little concerned about the fact that we saw a creeper walking around the corner over there. Where did it come from? It's fine. It's fine. Just carry on with our life. Nah, the creeper's fine. It can't hurt us. That creeper can just chill. You have thousands of channel points and no idea what to spend them on? Yeah. You should have watched the Joe stream the other day. You could have bought Joe cookies. We find the occasional spot to use channel points on. So yeah, I think that worked. Originally we wanted a building there, but having it open is actually kind of great. I think that worked out. I think also, let's look at how these buildings connect into each other. And I don't know if this quite works. So something I might do here, because I really enjoy that. How does that work? Sorry. Oh. No, I don't get it. Looks so cool from the inside currently. I'm trying to get a bit of an overhang here to get a bit of depth. Is this what I wanted to do? So I want to go, here's our 3 wide. So 5 and then 7. Why am I having so much trouble figuring out how to make this work? Hey, Butternades, thank you for 3 months, friend. Okay, so we want a block. It's 1 back. So this should be red. Yeah. And that means this stays red. Okay, so I didn't need to put that line in. Okay, that's good. Ah! Butter, thank you very much for 3 months of support, my friend. I hope you're doing well. Wait, no, that's not right. Maybe it has to be back. Maybe, ooh, wait a second. I think I got it. I'm not trying to do the exact same thing on both sides, but I am trying to switch it up a little bit here. Do 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 do. Yeah, there we go. I think that looks great. Is how I'm just going to put that. I think that looks great. Heck yeah. Just mix in a bit of sandstone every now and then just to sort of break it up, as opposed to the polished variety. The sunglasses fit so well on the lurk. They really do. Also, you can see Joe hanging out in chat. So, Yeah, I guess we move these now to here. I wonder if this is going to work quite as well. This is only 3 wide. If I have to change it, it should be 5 wide. But 5 wide doesn't quite work. I guess I could always move the doorway over to make room for everything. We did kind of fall in love with the new design. You know what? Sure. Let's make everything bigger. Why not? Bigger is, sure, let's go ahead and say yes, bigger is better. Gives us more room to work with, right? Put that back. Probably don't need any oak for a bit here, so let's put these away. Try and free up some amount of room in our inventory. And I forgot, more sandstone. There it is. Ah! Yeah, then we make that... No, actually, I think that works pretty well for us. We just leave the door exactly where it is that correct? No, we move it over 1. That still works. The build's looking good. Might have to make something like it with sandstone. Do it. Have fun. Play around. It's very flattering. I feel like I'm really challenging myself as a builder with this. This is not at all sort of in my normal wheelhouse of things that I make. I normally like to just, you know, tunnel in somewhere. So hold on, if I do that... Actually, hold on a second. Hold on a second. We can even go back 1. I don't want to remove that wall though, but I can give us a little bit of depth here. Can I give us a little bit of depth here? That's the 3 wide, but if I do that, then I lose that. Alright, no red. But I will still do this. Wait, does that mean I can do... Yes! It's all coming together. Means I can put this red strip in here as well. Monoceratosis! Hello! Thank you very much for 18 months. Thank you for using that Prime here. Thank you for all the great content. Keep up the great work. Thank you. Have I ever hollowed out an entire mountain? I mean, I'll show you my storage room after. Look, if you want to see somebody who just digs holes for no good reason, twitch.tv/James_LRR. Boy, do I have a stream for you. You'll be amazed at how pointless all that digging is. The real challenge is building a mountain volcano. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do that again anytime soon. That was a lot of work. Oops. Nope. Ooh, Mama adding some lore to the area. The building started on this side. Things were tight, so they started humble. As the family fortunes grew, the new extensions became bigger and grander. Now it looks like a nouveau rich family came and plunked a little villa down. Yeah, when we started just with that, we added more decorations, and now we're adding like covered walkways and stuff. We want this to feel grand, because I've never built anything like this before. Joe's saying this is the Emperor's New Groove. Before or after Cusco ruined everything, sweetie? You're right, I guess Cusco did have a redemption arc at the end. By the way, here's the hottest take you're ever going to hear me say. Emperor's New Groove is the best Disney film ever. Ever. There's no Disney film better than The Emperor's New Groove. David Spade as a llama? Come on. It's the best casting anyone has ever done in a movie ever. Preach! Muppet Treasure Island? I don't know. David Spade as a llama. Muppet Christmas Carol up there? It's a good movie. David Spade as a llama. Yeah, I see you and I raise David Spade as a llama. Tim Curry as John Silver. Again, strong. But David Spade is a llama. Look, I don't know what to tell you here. And if you haven't watched it, do yourself a favor. Go watch it. Basically a Christmas movie. Wait. I already see what's going to happen, and I'm not going to let it happen. It's a great movie. It has David Spade as a llama. Thank you, Bad Wolf. You get me. Nope, nope, nope. We're not talking about what's here. We're just going to go fix it. How do I make these? They take coal, stick, and logs. Got it. All right, well, now that we're making way more of these, I'm going to need way more of them. It has David Spade as a llama? I didn't realize. I should go watch it now. Yeah. It's so good. I wonder if I could give, like, movie homework, and then the next stream we could all hang out and just talk about how good a movie it is. Wait, that's just, yeah, that's just movie nights. We'll have one movie night, and it'll just be The Emperor's New Groove. Where'd all the lanterns go? They're right here. Okay. So we're going to take a short intermission from building, and we're going to go craft ourselves like 4 stacks of campfires and probably like 4 stacks of lanterns as well. That seems like a very good use of our time. I'm going to need a lot of coal. I'm going to need a lot of torches. I have a lot of torches. Perfect. So first things first, let's craft new ones. So for that, I need coal. Good. All right, so that'll give me a bunch of stacks. And then we take iron. We boil the iron down to its nuggy form. And we turn those nuggies into lanterns. God, it's so expensive. All right, let's start with 21 iron blocks. It's not even, that's not even going to be enough. All right, let's start with an entire stack of iron blocks. Jeez. Okay, that should be enough lanterns to last us a while, right? Next thing we need is campfires. And campfires come from coal. It was coal stick. What else was it? Coal stick log? Stick coal log. Got it. Okay, that many sticks should be enough for 2 stacks. So I need 2 stacks of coal. And then I need 6 stacks of... Is that right? Did I do that right? That should be 2 stacks, right? Good stuff. Wow, these are expensive. Doing a road trip for coal? Oh no, we've been doing our best to try and stock up. I don't think we need to do a mining challenge or anything, because we still got a little bit there. How are we doing for ore? Yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff still. Oh yeah, for the people who said you should hollow out a mountain, this is the inside of the mountain, and we hollowed enough space that we actually put like a decorative ziggurat inside of the mountain. So, your move, I guess. Let's go to our bed real quick here. That's the wrong side. All right, let's keep making things pretty, because that's what we do. I do like that you can put out a campfire with a shovel. I'm just picturing that we're shoveling sand on today. Didn't realize from the outside? Yeah. I mean, if you haven't been watching the stream for a while, then there's a bunch of little secrets. I mean, you know what? Sure, let's give a very brief tour. So this is a place that we've been working on and off for a couple of months. This is our, I guess, our main base now, even though we really haven't done enough to super lean into it. But we did a starter base on a mushroom island, and we just started working on this area. And oh my god, look at that view now. So ever since we added a little bit more detail, yo, that looks fantastic from down here. Oh, yo! I didn't realize that was looking that good. Yeah, so here's our view, and the goal is to try and make it feel kind of like a kingdom, right? So we spent a couple of streams just adding little buildings and trying to spread everything out and making it feel like this area is alive. And one of the ways that we've done that is by having little builds that all have a theme. A lot of people have often suggested add a new color, add another block, but I've really been pushing back and trying to make sure we always just have the same blocks, because look at it now. Look how it all builds together, right? Is that a real mountain? Yep, this is, I think it's called the Shattered Savannah. Kind of wish, you know, the world didn't just end suddenly, but here we are. Pog! Thank you, 3 4/5 for those 100 biddies. So we have our portal out here, and then something that we did that was a lot of fun is we added like a walking path in to sort of tell a story as well. And you just get the view of everything as you walk in. We added a little camp stop too for travelers who might get tired on their way into town. Hey, what's up, Gnome of Doom? Thank you for 5 months. Happy holidays to you as well. So we have like a little well that they could stop at, and you could see their campfire and a couple of tents for travelers to chill in. We still have Drip, our water zombie. Now, most of these are just facades. But I still think they tell just a great story here. And we've got our like rickety danger walkways around the outside. Oh, Egbert! That was their name, right? Because they're holding an egg. Thank you, Mama. And then you might wonder, what are all these names for? Well, we did a charity fundraiser, and chat bought a canal. So in addition to that view, we also have a water entrance for everything here. Let's take the boat. Yeah, if you got those canal emotes, show them off. So we need to do more with this area down here. I'm not quite sure what to do with it yet, but we have sort of this really cool... This was a natural chasm that went through the bottom here that we opened up and we put a smelter into. And then we have a secret canal that gives water access the whole way through. So there's a lot to this place, and ideally it's starting to come together and tell a story. Canal's inspiring. Yeah, y'all did this. This is your canal. This is the chat canal. Bought for the good cause of raising money for TakeThis.org. This helped fund... Wait, was this Take This? This is the AFK room. Yeah, Take This. It's dangerous to go alone. This is a chat canal or channel. Sure. Looks like it should be part of an 1860s period piece set in Italy. Heck yeah. Yeah. And then it also has... Ooh, I wonder if we could tell... Oh, man. Could we tell like a 4 element story here? We have water, and then we have like air for our ways to go, you know, through the sky axis up at the top. And then maybe the canal is like where earth and water mix together. Maybe this is getting too weird and we have like little bits of fire. I don't know. Maybe trying to add a 4 elements thing is a little silly. I don't know. I've worked pretty hard to not make this place too... There's 2 things I didn't want to do with this. I didn't want to make it sort of like religiously appropriate-y. Why'd I grab torches? I needed rockets. And I also didn't want to make it too like... culturally appropriate, and I didn't want to make it military, but maybe we give it a base idea, like a more neutral idea of grabbing elements. I don't know. Does that work? You can tell me if that doesn't work. Elemental Wizard School, Lava Canal. Oh no. Those are just my random thoughts. So one thing I have seen that I think would look really good, especially from this down view, is I almost want there to be a bit of a wall here. But that'll be a detail we add later. And the goal with the wall is, again, to not make it look like it's a military wall, just sort of a retaining thing. A view I really enjoyed is down here. How we have a wall there, but it's not like a crenellation wall. It's not like a fort wall. It's just sort of like a, here marks the beginning of this build style wall. And then we have sort of like decorative almost ruins of old builds that have been added to the side to show this area has history and people built something there and then took it down later on. Yeah, there is a lava canal on the server. More like a supporting wall? Yeah! Yeah, supporting wall. That's a good wall. That's a good word for a wall. Alright, well hopefully you're all up to speed now on what we've been working on and sort of the story we're trying to tell here. Okay, we've got food, we've got rockets. Alright, give me one quick second. I need to use the washroom. I'll leave you with this view. I'll be right back. And we're back. What's up, everybody? Oh, look at that. Got here just as the sun was setting. Let's go get a sleep in real quick. So we need to figure out what build we're doing next. And what shape that build is going to be. Maybe we just keep going counterclockwise, right? We started with this one and we went that way. And those of you who've been watching consistently for a while, we did say we're going to put a Kanban board in one of these, and I haven't really given myself a solid wall anywhere yet that will allow for that, so not quite sure what to do about that. I also can't help but notice I made it tough for the interiors. We'll do the interiors later. Kanban board. It's a place where you write down ideas. It's how I keep track of what I want to do. Kanban floor, Kanban roof. Doesn't work quite as well because you can't lay signs down flat on the ground or flat flush with the ceiling. Have you considered giving one of these a basement? I'm a little bit worried about tunneling down. How much room do I actually have? Because the ceiling's pretty tall. But no, with how wide we can go here, like with the fact that we have 1, 2, 3 more buildings already planned out, I don't think we need to worry too much about basements. We're not too worried about space, right? You mentioned non-military walls. I immediately thought of the unpronounceable in Peru. Oh, interesting. Oh, are these the ones that are like beautifully laser cut and flushed together or whatever? Yeah, just these giant rocks that almost all perfectly fit with each other. It's a cool looking retaining wall. Yeah, neat. Thank you for sharing that photo, Gnome of Doom. All right. I'm going to need more sandstone, right? Oh, I still got lots. Still got lots. So let's figure out a footprint for this building. think it needs to be larger. Oh, wow. I kind of forget how quickly you can just burn through resources with something this big. I was like, I grabbed 3 stacks. That'll last me for at least figuring out the entire shape of this building, right? 3 stacks later, I've barely even filled in the floor. I do like how my scale for Minecraft has changed. How I look at something like this and I'm like, not quite big enough. That's not something I would have always said. Okay, well, probably don't want to overhang the cliff too far. Which is cool. So if we wanted to make this larger, we could just make it so that it has like another shape that kind of sticks out like this. That's kind of neat. So it's not just a square, and that's good, because you don't want your builds to just be squares. And I'm out of blocks. Alright, so typically at this point, I start taking solid blocks and some birch. What do we want this building to look like? What do we want this building to do? So this was sort of like a smaller, not square building. We made a point to like round the corners, and I think it turned out really interesting. We have a tall building. Everything has been at least 2 stories yet. So we could do... Oh, interesting. That's going to be the second largest building. That's going to be the biggest one. I wonder if we should have like a flat open one, maybe? I also like that we've been playing with the height. So this is all 1 block higher than that one. I think that's kind of cool. Because we had that opportunity to step up and step down. Oh, that's an interesting idea from Mama Tats. What if we had like a bath? So we had a thing of water in the center. Would we want that one to be square though? Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't need to be square. That's a really interesting idea. I feel that needs to be bigger. Shoot, I definitely feel that would need to be bigger. Oh, I think I love that idea though. We can always landscape to make the groundwork, like just bring stuff out afterwards. I think that idea is too cool not to do now. Alright, I'm gonna need way more stones. We just did a rounded building. Or do you mean even more round, Liam? Because like we were saying there, that building is rounded. That is a rounder building with a tower out of it to break up the symmetry. We maybe don't even notice that it's round because of the scale. Yeah, I've been trying really hard to have the shapes be different, which is working there. Liam, you're also a really good builder though, right? So, Alright, trying to get some ideas as to how I would make this. So the problem with this build is it's going to need to be big. Otherwise, it just doesn't work. do I have enough space? I really don't want to go too far over this. I have a little bit more space in this direction. Hold on. Let's get this footprint down. Because it doesn't have to be square. Sorry, it doesn't have to be... Yeah, it doesn't have to be square, but it does need to be rectangular. And then we have sort of like an L-shaped pool inside of here. And then let's just start placing down some other blocks here with the idea of bringing up the scale. So I don't know if we have enough space. 1, 2, 3. Because, like, I would want the walls to be that thick. And then, if that's the case... that doesn't really leave a lot of room in the center, you know what I mean? Because this would be all there is for water. Right? Like, that's not a very big bath. So you could see how quickly even a footprint this side would get filled. And this wouldn't be solid on the inside. Even if we had, say, these were just pillars, just standing there for the interior. Yeah, it's too small. And I don't know how we'd make it bigger. I do love the idea of a bath build, though. Can you make it deeper without going through the air? Not really. Because we're limited. There's a cliff this way. Actually, I guess we can make a little bit more space this way, but we need to push in 2 directions. We could go this way, but we can't really go... Actually, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Maybe we do have room. We might have to do some pretty serious terraforming, though. When you build this sort of complex, if everything is square and blocky, can all make all the individual buildings blend into each other to the detriment sometimes. A couple of actual rounded buildings can end up allowing the eye to interpret the build easier. Yeah, that's totally fair. We might put a dome over on that side. That's also, I want to vary the height. So I think a complex like this it's going to be like a big O, and I want the roof to sort of curve a little bit, and I want the center to be open with water being there. And I think that'll really help open things up as well. Gonna have to do some like Good Times with Scar cliff overhang building here to make this work. But no, you're totally right, Liam. But then again, I've never made anything like this before. This is a huge learning opportunity. You can use water logs. Oh, I know. The issue is, even with waterlogging stairs, it's not enough space. Things get filled so quickly in Minecraft, chat. When every block you have is as big as it is, even if you start doing little tricks, like using slabs instead of full blocks, or using walls and stuff like that, you can still very, very quickly run out of space. But we could try using wall blocks instead of solid blocks to give ourselves a little bit more space on the interior too. We'll see how that all works out. This might work though. This might be the space that we needed. We are going to have to terraform a bunch of this, and I know chat was sad when I knocked down a little bit of the natural hills here, but you know, let's make this build cool looking. Oh. No, I was gonna say I could do like a big level change in it, but I want this to be kind of flat. I think that'll be cool. All right, so let's pretend again that we have like an outer wall here. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now we've got some room. What if instead of terraforming, we should still terraform. Even if we want to do like overhang supports and stuff like that, if we don't do terraforming as well, it'll still look weird. This still barely looks big enough. And then we could just have like a little building off the side here. Actually, maybe we don't even need this one now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll give ourselves the option if we need it. Let's solve one problem at a time. A lot of folks are worried about landscaping, worried about fixing that. We don't even know if this build is going to work yet. So I think one of the things we need to do is we need to make a build that we're happy with, and we'll make everything else fit it and work with it, right? Okay, so let's look at what we have here. I want that pillar there. All right, so if you were a bathtub, odd question. Good start, Serge, good start. What would you be made out of? We have something sort of figured out there. So let's figure out the footprint of it. Oh, all right, a little bit dangerous, good. See, like that's decently sized, eh? No, this is gonna be like a bathhouse. Is what we're gonna use this for. I was actually thinking of quartz and bone actually for the bottom. So I typically like these things to be at least 3 deep. Glazed terracotta is very loud. We also haven't used glazed terracotta anywhere else in the build. So I'm thinking what we're going to do for the base is we've got a mixture of bone and polished quartz, which I think will make a very cool design down the bottom. And then for the sides, we'll probably use sandstone walls like we did in the... Actually, let me show you what I'm looking at, because I'm thinking of repeating the canal. So for the canal, we did actually a very interesting pattern. We have strips of bone, and then we have polished quartz down the middle, and then we have, what are these? These are sandstone walls with birch in the corners. And we just need to think of something pretty on the top. Those stairs. I mean, let's just do that, eh? I think that'll look really good. Quartz and bone is one of your favorite floor sets? Yeah, we've got it. We're using it very sparingly in the build as well. They just work so well together. Okay. Anyways, let's get rid of all this now. Wall. Wall, Mr. Jaeger. Oh, I need a shame box. Perfect. Consistency in design, right? That's what we're trying. You know, we get a build palette. We want to stick with it. I don't have enough bone, but I solved this earlier by bringing a bunch of bone with me. Beautiful. So, how wide is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's amazing. So 6 allows us to do bone, quartz, bone, bone, quartz, bone. I like that. I'll probably need a little bit more chiseled quartz then. How do I make chiseled quartz? Chiseled quartz comes from slabs. I also want all of the wall blocks on me. And then I need a little bit of birch. I always feel bone blocks is one of the consistently underappreciated blocks. Is the ability to be oriented in different directions plus the top texture. Yeah, absolutely. Never really built with it before. A little too metal. I wonder if I want sandstone here. Let's go ahead and try that first. We can always pull it out after, but I just need something to frame this for now. Make it easier for me to see where we're going here. What? How's it already been 2 hours? Holy moly, time flies. We've only got about an hour to 90 minutes left in today's show. And I got business. So this is why bone and quartz work so well together. So look at this. You're like, okay, that looks kind of neat. You're like, that pattern's kind of cool. But then if you add bone beside it, the way these two textures just mix together, isn't that beautiful? It looks like they were meant to be together. They're like star-crossed lovers. Right? Wait, is star-crossed a good thing or a bad thing? I thought... Oh, no. Did I get it backwards? Star-crossed is ill-fated. Well, one is made out of bones. Alright, well, pretend I said a good thing. According to Shakespeare, star-crossed is bad. Well, buckets. Two young lovers. How's that song go? Star-aligned is good? Okay. Fated. They were fated to be together. How about that? Unlurking just to say you should place more bone blocks. Doesn't it? It's such a satisfying sound, isn't it? You know what, as far as unlurking requests go, that's a pretty good one. Sigilled Scryfish, thank you for that prime in 6 months. That gets you a brand new bean, a toasty bean at that. The build's looking gorgeous. Thank you, friend. Thank you, thank you. You know what we're gonna do? We want those walls to have the same texture. So I'm gonna get in behind it and we're gonna fix that. Ah! Oh no! What? Hard to get to. Didn't realize that was quite as dangerous as it was. Alright, let's drop a couple torches real quick here. So we've removed a lot of torches, but we haven't re-added a lot of torches. Great. Great! Oh, that's looking good. Is it looking good? Yeah, it's looking good. What is the best sounding block? They added a couple of other great textures. Like breaking nether block sounds great too. Oh, hold on. What is this? Oh, wow. So here's a photo Liam did of a floor pattern using only bone blocks because they're directional. So these are bone blocks facing up with like the marrow side. And it's kind of a cool little weaving pattern there. I like that. Yo, that's great. That's fantastic. How do people come up with stuff like this? How's everyone so clever? All right, I need stairs. It's probably not going to be enough stair. That should be enough stair. Just a bunch of time puttering in creative mode. I love how creative people can be in Minecraft. Ah! You know what? I'm just going to go live inside of the hot tub because it's going to be way easier to place these blocks. We've got the tools to get out after. It's fine. So this is where our water feature is going to go. And then I think I want to add... You know what? Maybe I don't need this pillar here. Let's try and keep that. Oh, I live in here again, don't I? So we can see the shape this is starting to have, and I like it already. Need an inlet valve for the water? You don't like the idea of it just sitting? Oh, the smell though. Does cut sandstone have a different texture from above or no? No, it's indistinguishable. Okay. I was like, and I'll put a border around it. It'll look great. You can't tell the difference. Can we put lights behind it? Yeah, we totally could. Could even just put a torch. No, it should be a solid block, because that'll give this that texture. So I need some trapdoors really quickly here, because we put trapdoors on top of our things, like that. I guess I could flood it right now. That'll give us a really nice splash of color. Let's go ahead and do that. So I wonder if I'll be able to get an infinite source block if I do that. Server says yes. Great. This is the other reason that we... Oh. This is the other reason that we put walls behind it. Or walls, pardon me, blocks behind it. Is so that we didn't accidentally flood a bunch of stuff. Because can you imagine if all of our sudden all of our torches down below just got flushed away? Minecraft, am I right? Oh, we're gonna have to go the whole way around. That's fine. It doesn't take that long. Does that work now? Sure doesn't. All right. There we go. There we go. All right, look at that. So now that we have our pool done, and I hope we don't have to move it, because then I'm going to need sponges. Let's get these outer walls done. So I want a simple pattern, and we want some repeating windows in it. So I think the best way to figure that out is going to be maybe to put the windows first. All right, so we have our, it's gonna be a solid wall. We know that, so let's just put that in. And let's start over here. So it needs to be at least 5 tall. 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we want repeating windows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What does 16 mean? 15 would mean we could do groups of 5. So hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 window. There's a 4 in the middle. What if we did that? And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Hey, what's up, Aaron Blade Master? One, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. So I could do, what could I do here? People who are good at numbers, people who like numbers, what would you do for this wall? I could do this. No, I can't. Wait. No. I could do that. Your name is a Wheel of Time reference. Hold on. Really? It's been a while since I've read that. Novaya. Novaya. No. Vaya. Thank you for 7 months. Thank you for those numbers. Yeah, Pink Flash who's got it. Ooh. Heron marked blades are given to blade masters in Wheel of Time. Do one big one? No, I want to do a repeating pattern of little windows because I want this to feel open. So I want to have a bunch of, I want this to look, I want to have as little wall as possible because when you look through it, you want to be able to see the water. And we're going to have like a small little domed roof that goes over this. So I want it to be as open as possible. What if I just did a repeating 2 window? Does that work? It works. It works. Wait, hold on. I'm about to blow your minds, Twitch chat. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but I want it to. This is something I saw Pearl do, and I really hope this is going to look as good as it does in my brain. But it might not. So prepare yourselves for either a moment of genius or just utter defeat. Because remember, we want this to be as open as we can, right? So here's a question. We're gonna grab a different. Did I keep them on me? I did. Excellent. Let's try one last one to the side here, and we're gonna try it with birch instead. And tell me if you prefer that. So what do you like better? Do you like it better with oak that you can see through and it's a support beam, or do you like it better with birch that is solid and connected? It also gives a really cool shape to those walls, eh? Maybe birch instead is what Liam said. We're not using dark oak in it. Dark oak looks too much like chocolate. I get hungry every time I look at it. Birch coloration fits better. The birch coloration does fit better. Also, you get that cool little shape in there too. The issue with the oak though is that when you walk by it, the other one just kind of vanishes behind it, right? Like there's almost a graphical error because you should see that wall there. You shouldn't be able to see through it. The holes are a little bit weird to you. Yeah, that's kind of what gets me. Acha-cha? No. We don't use acha-cha in the build. Let's go with birch. The holes, I love the oak color, but the holes really bother me. You don't like the holes in the oak, but you especially don't like that pattern? Interesting. We don't use spruce in this build either. What if I tried birch but upside down? Is that better? Well, we found out that that pattern isn't reversible, unfortunately. Mason jar gang, what up? All right, do you like the handle up or the handle down? Banger alert. Not a fan of the birch trapdoors. Makes you think there's paper. Down immo. Up. Oh no. Chat is divided. Looks like team down is a little bit more in favor. Down is less noticeable. Yeah, I guess. Sideways. No one asked you, Arclight. Banana, thank you, Zergen. Thank you. Down. What about a wall? Wall's not going to work. Let me demonstrate why a wall won't work. It's because we're actually using the middle space between two blocks here. So if we tried to use a wall instead of a trapdoor, you'd get that. So this only works with a trapdoor because if you picture the shape of a block, a trapdoor goes right on the outside of it, right? So here's the line there, and a wall is never going to work. So this is a weird little way to get like a vertical slab, which doesn't exist in vanilla. How does it look without the trapdoors? It'd look pretty weird. It'd look like a, it would look like, how is it being held up, right? So for this illusion, for this pattern to work, you need trapdoors. And our colors are, spruce is way too dark. Spruce also has that weird, it looks like a chest line on it. Dark oak looks like chocolate, just makes me hungry, which is, yeah, that's just not gonna work. Acha-cha is just red and it isn't included in our build palette. So no acha-cha. No, I love this. This looks great. This looks fantastic. Jungle, we don't have jungle in the build either. And remember, we're trying to, oh, sorry, we do have a, I guess, no, that looks more like oak log than spruce. We want to try and use as few blocks as possible to make sure everything feels like it's part of the same build. And you would have had to been here like 8 months ago if you wanted to introduce a new block to our build palette. Let's just put down a couple torches so we don't come back and die. That'll help. That'll help. Cohesive aesthetics. Thank you, Arclight. It's the word of the day. Say it with me now, Twitch chat. Cohesive aesthetics. It's not going to be anywhere near enough. $20? Are you kidding me? God, these are so expensive. You're made out of paper. Cohesive scope creep. Wait a second. All right, how does this pattern work in this direction? I hope the answer is equally good. Oh, if not, maybe we should have held off on the water. No, maybe we'll just luck out. What if we're just really lucky? Woo, let's go. Oh my God. Dreams come true. Wait. You know what? Maybe we'll try a thin one. That works too. Look at that. Oh, isn't it beautiful? You know what? Honestly, I was expecting it to not work either. Sometimes better lucky than good, chat. God, can you imagine if we had planned that? Woo! I'm not that good. Nice crenellations. Is that what those are? I don't know. I'm trying to go for like a big window thingy here. I mean, we do have crenellations in another spot. Like, that's all crenellation, right? That's the word of the day, chat. Crenellation. So what do you look like as just a 2x2? That's not correct in any way. Oh, that looks cute. Doesn't even need the trapdoors. All right, what about in this direction? How are you working? Don't mind me. Just a perfectly ordinary human sound. Like, look at this. Oh my goodness. How did I get walls on me? Is that noise caused by excitement? I don't know what causes it. They're just perfectly ordinary human noises, and I've never really questioned them before. So I need to figure out... how we're going to roof this. Oh, I had too much momentum. Oh, those are more hiccups than sneezes. From what I can gather, squeaks are caused by cohesive aesthetics and or crenellation, the other word of the day. So I can't help but notice I don't have any birch currently in this build. Which is... that's not true. Oh! Whoa. So... should the internal walls be sandstone or birch? It's a very interesting question. I also like this textured sandstone. Let's get this shape down first. Yeah, I know, Arclight, you were talking about textured pillars earlier too. For example, in the interior of the tower there. Yeah, we added a little splash of chiseled. Maybe get a face or two in there later too. Give me a second here. I need to plan this roof. And we need a bit of red in it as well. So let's grab some red. Let's put away some sandstone. Let's grab some red. And let's try and figure out what we want this roof to look like. Red. There you are. Maybe we build it out here as a test first. So we know it has a gap of 3. 1, 2, 3. And it's at least 5 tall. Let's go 6 tall. Is it as simple as that? How does that look at scale? So from the outside, it would look like that. Maybe one higher? Or do you like the red sort of flush with the top of the pillar there? No, we have an extra layer of sandstone at the bottom, so we should have the roof one above it as well. Yeah, one higher. Okay. Oh, then we can also dome it a little bit more. Let's grab some slabs. Because then we could do this, right? Maybe not, actually. On second thought, maybe that's all the roof we need. So it'll be a bit of a curved roof because it's going to come around and it's going to have a line of red on the inside as well. So when you look down, you'll see red and blue maybe? Yeah, we could try and have a break in the red as well so it's just not super red. Mostly just figuring out the heights because once we start repeating the pattern, it might get a little bit easier. Yay or nay, Twitch chat? Yay or nay? Yay means we'll give it a try. Nay means we should go back to the, we'll go back to the drawing board. We won't do solid red. We'll break it up kind of like that, right? Because I want that curved roof. It'll give it kind of like a donut shape. Give it a go. Let's give it a try. I don't know why I'm tearing this down. Let's leave it for now. We'll tear this side down. Always try out new ideas? Heck yeah. So I'm gonna need a lot of blocks. I think it might be time to grab a fresh shulker. Two fresh shulkers. Oh, let's just grab this. Just grab it all. Oh. Nothing like that fresh shulker smell. Do I need another one of these? Oh my god, I have so much sandstone. Oh, I have so much sandstone. Willie Art, thank you for 7 months. That's how words work. 7 months. Time flies indeed, friend. Thank you. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so let's start with people worried about a little too much red. Nope. Let's start with adding one more layer, as was agreed. All right, so let's go 2. And then that gets us here. And then what if we did... I wonder if that's going to be enough. Let's go up to about here, and then if we hate it, we'll tear it down. We're going to need to put some lights in the ceiling here. We could always make the... You know what's nice? We could always make it thinner. Nova Tiempo! Hello, my friend. Thank you very much for 10 months of support. So do 1, 2, 1, 2. One, two, 1, 2. All right, let's take a look. Oh, interesting. It doesn't look like a roof. Does it look like a roof? No, it needs to overhang. It needs to overhang. Right? It's too flat. Buttons can't save this. Oh, I found a spot of darkness. Just a touch of darkness. Let me try my... Ooh, it bounced out of bed. Let me try my idea real quick. We'll see if it works. I don't know yet. The other problem we're having is it's just so flat. It's just so very, very flat. Do I have a bunch of garbage blocks on me? Not yet. Let's fix that. There you are. Very good. Welcome, my garbage son. Yeah, we need some other textures in here. We probably need to get some birch going in. But again, shape first. Because if we don't like the shape, there's no point in varying the texture, right? Got a bit of scaffolding to work with now. And this sort of scaffolding that we're doing right here, actual scaffolding blocks wouldn't be able to help with, right? Because it's not anchored into the ground. So we're going to use these blocks. All right, now what if we tried that red pattern again? Hold on, what if I tried a different pattern? What if I tried... If I did 4, then it would just always join up, wouldn't it? Maybe not? Yes, that would just be consistently there. That's actually looking a lot better. But still not quite there. I have another idea. I'd love to test. Let's test it over here again on this one. Okay, we discovered a couple things wrong with our current plan. So one, with it being flush into the roof, it didn't give any depth. And that's bad. Should we be doing this on the test server? Not yet. Only after a couple more failures. This is basically the test server right here. Okay. So we added the extra gap, right? Now, what if I did this instead? And then we grabbed these. Maybe, hold on. What if I had a gap difference? Because it's now... Because it hangs over one. Does this work? It might. And then we have the red alternating every 2, right? So my thought there is, what if we used textured sandstone for the roof instead of just the flat one? And then, yeah, we'd add a row of slabs. So that's just very flat right now. So if we used that instead, I wonder if that would make the difference we need. All right, let's give that a try. So I've got... Yeah, I don't need wall blocks on me, so let's put those away. So I need a bunch of slabs. Actually, I think I have a bajillion slabs already made. Ooh, that was... How did I not die? I should have exploded into pieces there. Okay. So I want to... Oh, man. This is the sort of thing that if we were playing modded would be so easy. We could just use our Presto Changeo Swap-O-Matic right now. Oh, right. That's not solid. I can't just run along it. Huh. Neat. Can I, please, just for a second, stop falling? Who made this overhang a cliff? Why didn't we make this in a nice safe spot? Okay, so I want the textured ones now. Safe doesn't give a good view. That's fair. I mean, Arclight isn't wrong. Okay. So the next thing we need to do is we need to fill this. Should really get some torches in there before I go too much higher, eh? Let's fix that now before we make an accidental mob farm in our very cozy bathhouse. There. There we go. Perfect. Yay, mob bath. It's like a bird bath where you die. Okay. So now that that is done, our goal was to try and add some slabs just to give this a little bit more of a rounded feel. So then we have a solid beam on the inside. So it looks like that. How long before our first squid? I think we're too high up for squids to spawn. They have spawning rules too. Oh, that's way better. It's not perfect, but I think that's something we can work with. Let's go just chill on this viewing tree for a second. What do you think? You really like the netherrack on the outside? Add some contrast? Great. Something we could try and do if we wanted to is we could hide that red I mean, I like the red on the outside because it's the same thing as the towers, right? Which we've done in a couple of places, so it does... We could try and tie it in more by having slabs connect to them. So we could do that in one of two ways. We could do something like this. That's not a slab. We could do something like this. Or something like this. Which do you prefer, open upside down stairs or the U shape? Actually, we could do upside down, open, open, upside down. GQ also likes upside down. I think I like open and upside down the best, yeah. So to pull that off. Because I think we need a little bit of openness. Openness. So I mean, what if we had a little something like that? Ooh, we could use less building materials then too. So kind of a repeating pattern, eh? Wait a second. There we go. Can you do 2 corner stairs, or is that impossible? Don't think you can do... I think you need 3. If you want there to be 2 corners. Yeah, U-shape needs 3 wide. I think I like that alternating pattern, honestly. Yeah, I don't mind that. I think that looks kind of cool. And now that it's 3 wide, we can find some places to hang things from on the inside. That way we don't die. You know what? I think I'm happy enough with that right now that we're going to... Pardon me. We're going to continue it around the entire outside, the entire exterior. And then we'll see where we end up. I'm really liking this so far. I think this is fun. It's coming together. We're getting somewhere, my friends. Holy moly, do we ever have a lot of blocks to place, though? Oh, I guess we can't go the whole way around. Only most of the way around. Because, of course, we made it an asymmetrical shape. Very deliberately, might I add. But, you know, here we are. And then, yeah, I think I might take these central inner pillar thingies and replace those with birch. All right, I just got a bunch of manual stuff to do for a while. We'll just repeat this pattern. So how y'all doing? What's up, Twitch chat? We can keep talking about book club if we're interested. So before switching over to the Brandon Sanderson Mistborn novel that I'm reading right now, that I'm really enjoying, by the way, at a bunch of folks' recommendation, I was reading a series called Gideon the Ninth, which is about, it's like kind of like a 40K universe, so it's sci-fi. I asked for fantasy and people gave me sci-fi, which was odd. But it's about like a post-apocalyptic humanity that's been rebuilt on like a foundation of necromancy. And it's basically about like 40K lesbian space necromancers is the only way to put it, about this very dysfunctional relationship between a necromancer and her, what's the word they use for it? Basically like her sword guardian. Somebody saw that genre and was like, finally, yeah. Cavalier, that is the word. I see somebody's read it. Yeah, Cavalier, which is basically like a sword guardian. It's very interesting. It was not at all what I expected. Yeah, so I read Gideon the Ninth, which was the first book. And I was like, all right, that was kind of neat. So I grabbed the sequel, which was called Harrow the Ninth. And I'm going to be honest, the sequel didn't quite do it for me. And didn't quite grab me the same way the original did. I don't know if anyone here kind of felt the same way. You're not that far in, but you love how much the two main characters just hate each other? Oh, yeah. You've been recommended that and wasn't sure I was interested. It wasn't what I thought. So I asked for fantasy, and I was given this weird sci-fi. It's like a sci-fi horror mystery centered around necromancers in a space setting, but it's not really sci-fi at all. Like, there's no lasers, there's no spaceships. That is sort of just a backdrop. Like, they're never calling each other. There's no real use of technology. It's, yeah. Wait, it's a mystery? Now you're sold? Yeah. Honestly, I was expecting... Can you repeat the name of the series? Gideon, like the Planeswalker, the Ninth. Have I read any Lee Verdugo's books? The name is not familiar, and if you tell me that's the author I'm literally reading right now, I'll be embarrassed, but such as is, you know. So it goes. It's called the Locked Tomb Trilogy. Excellent, yeah. I don't know if I'm going to check out the third. Instead of getting the third book, I switched over to Brandon Sanderson's Mistborn trilogy, which I just bought the trilogy in digital book form. How's this going to work in the corner? Does this work? I don't even know. I guess I just put one in the corner. It kind of works. Yeah, I think that works. Oh, that's Mr. Brandon Sanderson. Pardon me. That was rude of me. You're right. Can we look forward to Serge experiencing the entire Cosmere universe of books then? I'm going to need a little bit more information. Is there more to that series? And it's called Cosmere? I don't quite understand. Okay. So, this is looking great. Let's switch to some birch now. Ooh, wait. Let's leave that open. Yeah, look at that. Look at this shape. So I can't help but notice that we have 0 color on the inside right now, and that's a problem, and we'll solve that. What if we added red trim inside as well? That mirrored the outside. Do you love that or do you hate that? It's a little much currently. Oh, you know where we could put it though? Yes, Serge. Yes. Got it. Actually, now that we're doing this, we could chill the roof out a whole bunch. Crap. Also, when in doubt, Neil Gaiman. I've read most Neil Gaiman. Yeah, one of the big things I tried to ask for with novel recommendations is newer stuff, because I used to read, I mean, I do read a lot, but I kind of read all of the fantasy that I found interesting at the time. I just kind of like cleaved my way through the majority of the genre and then stopped and just started reading like wuxia novels instead. So I was like, hey, can I get fantasy recommendations from the past 5 years? And people are like, you should read The Wheel of Time. I'm like, trust me, I have. Right? Dragon Riders of Pern. No, I haven't. Now, the other issue is I'm really bad at authors. Just really bad at authors. Which is embarrassing, because I should probably know what they do. It's like, here's another thing that I'm just terrible at. Magic card artists. No idea. The Ocean at the End of the Lane. No, I haven't read that one. When did that one come out? I read the majority of his, like, Neil Gaiman's big things. You know, everything that's gotten made into a movie or a TV series in the past couple of years, I had read the book previously. So, you know, American Gods, Anansi Boys, Stardust, Coraline. A couple of other ones as well. I tried to read the Codex Alara by Jim Butcher, did not like it. Really enjoyed Dresden Files, did not like the other one. Discworld's another series I tried and bounced off of. It was too weird. It was too silly, I guess. So hold on, let's try a different pattern here now. I think I want to leave that, but I wonder if I can get away with something like this now. Catherine Kerr. Again, if you give me the name of the series, that might be better than the name of the author. I haven't read much John Scalzi. Probably check that out. Which is weird though, because I see him a lot on Twitter. Yeah, like another person I should probably check out whom I haven't is Patrick Rothfuss. Rothfuss, however you pronounce that name. Who's somebody I've had the opportunity to actually hang out with, but never checked out their work. Sword of Truth, yes. Oh, I've read Sword of Truth. Sword of Truth got really weird at the end. Sword of Truth was a fantastic series until... I don't know what went wrong with the Sword of Truth. Like, the first 4 books were great, and then it just got weird and bad. It felt a little too much like they're trying to explain and solve Like, here's how magic works. You're like, I don't need you to explain it to me. I just want to keep living in this world. It's like, no, but it's really interesting. Here's like a conversation between two people talking about magic math. And you're like, I don't care. Oh, that doesn't show the red off at all. Oh, the red is up there. Oh, buckets. What if I just keep doing this anyways? What have I done? I've made speed holes. I got rid of the red and I made speed holes. Is that better? What if I alternated? Have a good one, Heron Blade Master. Thanks for hanging out. I did like that better, but I did enjoy these little speed holes I was making. I thought the speed holes were kind of cool. I wonder if that makes it too busy. I don't know, we'll find out. It's going to be really hard to see because of the scaffolding, but... Oh, I like those holes. All right, what's better? The little speed holes or the upside down stairs? Did somebody say holes? Y'all like the speed holes? All right, let's try... Yeah, everyone likes the speed holes. Or just like this. Maybe we don't touch it too much. You ever just think about speed holes, Twitch chat? I need more netherrack. Okay. We are now in the overtime section of the stream, where I said I was going to end at about 12, but I can push it, so I will. You can do corner stairs over the speed holes, so you have a bit of both, right? You can do corner stairs over the speed holes. Oh, we were showing this earlier. You for corner stairs, you need a 3. You can't do corner stairs with just a 2. So we can't do corner stairs there if you wanted just that little gap, unfortunately. And we're doing the 2 pattern over and over. I think that answers your suggestion. I had a shulker box, didn't I? Oh, and I put it there. That was a stupid place to put it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. No, that's not what you meant. What did you mean? Sword of Truth was a neat idea that felt the need to explain everything away. Yeah, I remember like 2 chapters, Virgil, which was just like Grandpa Wizard and this other person trying to explain the theory behind magic. And I was like, wow, I could not care less about what's happening here. I don't know. I find a lot of things, just trust your audience to accept your premise and then move on. You don't have to tell, like, you don't have to get inside baseball on your magic theorem. It's like every anime. You're like, no, don't tell me how it works. You've already hooked me. Let's just exist within this, let's exist within this universe that you've created, and we're fine. How you doing, Vez? Your day 1 of vacation's going well? Love it. Love to hear it. It's hard to explain. Like, just try to place stairs over the speed holes next to the red terracotta. Place stairs over the speed holes next to the terracotta. Oh! No. Nope. I think it needs to be at least 3 wide as well. Now we went with an even pattern. If we'd gone with an odd pattern, a lot of these problems we're encountering wouldn't be here. But you know, so it goes. What's that? Something something restriction breeds creativity. Something something. No, it's not sad. It's not sad. We've got another pattern that works too. Every time something doesn't work, it's just an opportunity to find something that does. You gotta embrace that optimism, chat. This is just an opportunity for us to try something else. Do I have a lantern on me? Come on, man. I didn't want to do that either. Optimism in this economy? I know, right? Localized entirely in this Twitch chat? No. What are we constructing? We're making some kind of bath thing. Some kind of water feature. This is the onsen episode. These are too expensive to waste. Alright, you know what? Let's get this out of the way. Let's look upon what we have done. Still only 12:10. I got some time. Yeah, we're going to have to do some pretty mega terraforming to make this all work, but that's okay. It won't take too long. That's looking okay. That's looking okay. It's interesting without being too much. We've finally got another shape from above. Look at that. Ignore that other side. It's pretty flat right now. I think that's working. Oh, I think that's working. Oh, great. Okay. So let's add a little bit of detail now to the inside. We're going to grab birch for here, and I need to add a little bit more color from above. I need to add a little bit more color. Bow. Yeah, the last thing we want to see is the color green. Sneaksies. Trixies, Hobbits. Wait. Wrong franchise. Yeah, so those are my opinions on fantasy so far. Maybe the closest thing you'll get to a hot take from me. It's another profound, lukewarm take from Jaeger. Can he keep it up? That was odd. We don't want to tear all our scaffolding down because there's a good chance we're going to go outside and change something in the future. That was just a scope creeper? Oh, perfect. Yeah. Walking by just to check in on things. That's our project manager. That's the foreman. So, I think we go like this with this one. Now, Mama had made an interesting suggestion that maybe for the inside, instead of the staircase going down, we just have a little bit of campfire happening here. So what if I did this? Because I think I need that just as an anchor. And we don't want to do campfire the whole way, but we could probably do one row in each direction. My love. Campfires. All right, let's grab a bunch of these. Let's get onto the roof. Oh, it's too low. What if it was here instead? What if it's asymmetrical? What if it was just like this? You know what? Oh, I love that idea. What do you think? Just the one? Does just the one work? Because then we could do that. Ah, it sticks out a little too far. The roof is on fire. I think it does want to come out one further. Maybe actually the corner is a slab. So from the top that looks really clean, but from the bottom it doesn't. So let's try two different sides and I'd love your input. So on side one, we have just a strip of campfires. On side two, we have a strip of campfires, but built into the support. Not a fan of the extra color. We've been using it quite extensively for our roofs and other places. So it's a callback to something else we've been using, and it's nice because it's transparent. So from down here, I absolutely prefer that side because it's a little weird from underneath when it just sits on top. I don't know if that changes anything for you. I like the idea of the campfires all the way around the gap. The problem with going all the way around is the black stripe on the bottom. Be a solid border there. I could try it. Okay, so if we're gonna do that, then we absolutely need to have the slab in the center here, just as a way to break up the palette, or the pattern. Let's give that a go. Nope. Nope. Okay, that looks pretty good, actually. I like that. Can you put trapdoors under the fire? Yeah, but then you lose the ability to see through them, which was one of the big appeals, right? There we go, break up that red a little bit too. Oh, I'm really liking this. It was a little flat for a while there, but I'm digging that now. Yeah, we can't do the rounding. Oh well. I think this is looking great. We have to figure out something, some sort of way to make the floor not a giant torch spam. Do we have the slabs in the red? They don't work here because of the way it's inset. Can't do slabs on this one. We can only just cover it up and break it up every now and then. That'd be pretty loud. Yeah, I don't know if we want to do carpets in here. I don't know if we want carpet next to our water feature. Something we could do that's kind of funny is we could lean into the... Does that work? No, because of the repeating pattern there. But the speed holes do almost lend themselves to kind of a cool interior pattern. Right? Like, that's fun. But it doesn't work here because it's 3. I could go longer. And that way we have less red, we have more rounding. That's kind of cool. What do you think of that? Yeah, don't be the person who puts rug in your bathroom. Yeah, there we go. Now the ceiling, the room's a little bit more rounded on the interior. We have a splash of color. We're tying in to those shapes in a very interesting way, actually. Yeah, we'll do something to make the ground here a little bit more interesting. And one other spot I do want to touch up a little bit more is maybe a strip of color around the exterior. Feel like we also need a bit more light on the roof. So we've already got birch there, birch trapdoors there. What if we did a, what if we did a, sort of, oh God! Do I not have enough torches? Clearly I don't. What if we did a Pacific? Did something like this. And just put lights underneath. So yeah, you just do that. right? Couple of shelves. Yeah, that could be a very nice touch. But I think I wanna get the exterior done before I start worrying too much about decorating interiors. Nope. Okay, that should be plenty. I think that should be enough light. 9. That's an 8. 8 is safe, or is 8 the danger number? 8 is the barely safe number, right? Wait, I still have those torches. 7. Oh, light level 15 block. What light level is a torch? Torch is only 14? Alright, my light level box is over here. Oh, that's a problem. That's cute. See, this is why we need to light things up a little better. This is multiplayer. This is a server. Not a lot of people are playing on it right now, but yeah. Oh. I should take a quick scan for creepers before I just like blindly get sucked into working underneath here and completely lose track of everything I'm doing in my life. No. Yeah, every 7 doesn't work though because we have an even building. And again, we're gonna find lighting patterns that look good and ideally are safe, but I'm not gonna worry about like the most efficient torching grid. I'm going to worry about the most efficient pattern that also looks good, even if it's a little bit inefficient. And what's a little danger amongst friends, right? If we don't allow some mob spawns, who's going to use the bathhouse? Riddle me that, Twitch chat. Riddle me that. Aha! So it would appear, let's ignore this side. It would appear that we have achieved peak lighting. Oh, right. That's kind of cute. You ought to inset the trapdoors near the columns. I can't. Those trapdoors are covering the top of the oak. I mean, I guess we could just get rid of that and replace it with a stair. I mean, you are correct in saying it is a little bit inconsistent. But then can we even see the wood? Oh yeah, we can still see the wood in there. Yeah, no, I think you're right. I think that was an excellent suggestion. All right, and we had it's back one, and it was like here. All right. We have removed the torch spam. We have created something beautiful, if not finished. And I think we have added a very pretty shape to the skyline of this area. Just ignore that side. And ignore the fact that it's floating. This is a work in progress. And when we come back to it, we'll keep working on it. What do you think of that? Exactly as intended. Thank you for 28 months. Phone interview during the book conversation about Melissa McPhail's Pattern of Light and Darkness and Brent Wink's The Night Angel trilogy. I have so many books to check out. Honestly, the Twitter thread had like 150 responses of people talking about books. Looks great when you ignore... Well, it looks like a good work in progress is what it looks like, right? Ideally, when we look at all of this from above, or I call that, Smith, the suggestion at a water source right now is still a detail phase. You're on step 14, I'm on step like 5. Before we add anything like that, we're probably going to do terraforming. We need to figure out the other half of the building. Probably add a little bit more color and stuff to it. Yeah. I think this is looking good. I also think this is going to have to be where we end it today, though. But we'll be back. We'll be back with more. Yeah. Excited to add the extension to that side, wherever it is. Maybe this will be like the change rooms, and that's where we can add towel racks and stuff like that, too. I think this is a good addition to our town. Yeah, today we added those walkways. We added a bit more decoration to that. How does it feel when we're on the inside here? I do need to pull this down. Sorry, let's just get this out of the way really quick, and then we'll call it a day. It's looking cool. Awesome. Well, that's good to hear. Yeah, definitely a shorter stream today. But that's okay. Sometimes it's nice to have a quicker day. awesome. And we're starting to get the little courtyard area in the center. We're starting to like frame that. Do you think there's a world in which we just want to make the bathhouse totally square? No, I do like that little addition, that little outcropping we're adding to it. Maybe? Yeah. Oh, I'm loving this. The difference in roof heights makes it look really natural. I wish the side was a little bit more finished so that we'd have like... We worked on the outside that we don't see as opposed to the inside, which we typically stand in, which is a little silly. But, you know, so it goes. I think it's coming together, though. This was the view that really impressed me earlier today. Oh, yeah. Right? The city that we're building on top there? I didn't think I was ever going to be capable of building something with like that level of detail. Let's just cut out the other half. Oh, you can, yeah, we definitely have some terraforming to do. That tower is floating in the air right now as well. Happy New Year, Mitomanox. Heck yeah, friends. This is going to look great when it's done. Yeah, we'll bring some supports down, but let's worry about that another time. All right, friends, we're going to call it there. I've got a bunch of loading ready run stuff that I have to do in the afternoon, so we're going to have a shorter stream. I'm going to have lunch, but we'll be back tomorrow, and I think tomorrow we're going to keep going with more They Are Billions. I've been really enjoying the max difficulty challenge. It's also been good to switch it up because then I come back to the Minecraft projects very creatively recharged. So we'll leave this as a problem for Future Surge and look forward to that. Yeah, sorry, I'm just sitting here. I'm still just staring at what I'm working on, and I'm really, really happy with all the progress. So, more this week. Wait, what is my schedule this week so that I can give all the information? Thursday, Friday, I'm going to be doing They Are Billion streams in the morning. Saturday, I don't know if I'm going to stream or not. Got a big all-day loading ready run meeting, so I might try and sneak a stream in the morning. Maybe we'll do some more chill Minecraft building then, or I'll take the day off. I'll make that call on Friday. But thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Thank you everybody for the subs and the bits. I really appreciate that. I want to give another shout out to my bud James for the big raid earlier today. James_LRR. If you like Minecraft content, do yourself a favor. Go check out his weird musical ASMR hole digging stream. He puts on a heck of a show. Now, we move to the section where we go spread some love to someone else. And that someone else shall be Adam Savadan. Adam is streaming some Stardew Valley, which has actually been a fantastic playthrough, watching him sort of chill and get more and more into farm life. I tend to be very family friendly. Adam is wonderful, but will swear. So be warned, but go spread some love. Thank you so much for watching, my friends. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.